Shedeur Sanders set to make his debut. Where to watch Browns vs. Panthers NFL preseason game on TV streaming. Welcome to the Shedeur Sanders Show. The first full week of the NFL preseason will feature 16 games, and one of the most intriguing ones will be happening in Charlotte, where the Carolina Panthers will be hosting the Cleveland Browns. A big reason this game is so intriguing is because it will mark the NFL debut of Sanders, who famously dropped all the way down to the 5th round of the 2025 NFL Draft before the Browns swooped in to take him with the 144th overall pick. Browns coach Kevin Stefanski confirmed this week that Sanders will be getting the start for Cleveland. With the start of the regular season less than a month away, the Browns still have no idea who their starting quarterback is going to be in Week 1. Sanders is currently in a four-way QB battle with Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dillon Gabriel. A big reason Sanders is starting is because no one else is available. Pickett, hamstring, and Gabriel, hamstring, have both been dealing with injuries, and the Browns didn't want to send the 40-year-old Flacco out onto the field. What this all means is that Sanders, who's currently listed as the 4th QB on the depth chart, will have a chance to take a huge step forward in the Browns' quarterback competition. Here's how you can watch Friday's game. Where to watch and stream. Date: Friday, August 8th. Time: 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Location: Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte. TV: NFL Network stream. Fubo, start watching, save $20. It's not clear how much Sanders will be playing on Friday night, but it will likely be a solid chunk of time, and that's mostly because the Browns are only planning to play 2 quarterbacks. There's Sanders, and then there's Tyler "Snoop" Huntley, who was literally just signed on Tuesday. Shedeur and Snoop will be the quarterbacks who are playing in this game, Stefanski said this week. We'll get Snoop back up to speed quickly. He's been in a couple of different offenses since we last saw him, so he's doing a great job of working at it. Sanders had an extremely successful college career at Colorado that saw him throw for 4,134 yards and 37 touchdowns during his final season in 2024. Although Sanders was solid in college, he hasn't quite made his mark with the Browns yet. During OTAs and mandatory minicamp, Sanders didn't get any reps with the first-team offense. Since the start of training camp, he has actually gotten a few first-team reps, but nothing substantial. The game against the Panthers will give him a chance to make a statement in the QB competition. He's excited, Stefanski said of Sanders, and he knew he was going to play a good bit in these preseason games. The competitor in him is very excited. Sanders has made some solid throws in training camp, and now we'll see if that translates into a game situation. The Browns won't have many starters playing against the Panthers, so Sanders will be throwing to second and third-team guys. But if he plays well, it could give Stefanski something to think about going forward. The deck will certainly be stacked against Sanders on Friday night. The Browns won't have many starters playing against the Panthers, so Sanders will be throwing to second and third-team guys, and he'll be going up against a Carolina defense that will be playing its starters. If Sanders plays well, it could give Stefanski something to think about going forward. It's sink or swim time for Sanders, who has a serious chance to prove that he has what it takes to be a starting QB in the NFL. The Browns won't have many starters playing against the Panthers, so Sanders will be throwing to second and third-team guys. But if he plays well, it could give Stefanski something to think about going forward. The deck will certainly be stacked against Sanders on Friday night. The Browns won't have many starters playing against the Panthers, so Sanders will be throwing to second and third-team guys, and he'll be going up against a Carolina defense that will be playing its starters. If Sanders plays well, it could give Stefanski something to think about going forward. It's sink or swim time for Sanders, who has a serious chance to prove that he has what it takes to be a starting QB in the NFL. The night lights are ready. The stadium grass has been trimmed to perfection. Fans from Cleveland to Columbia are setting their clocks and readying their gear, all for a glimpse of a young man stepping into the NFL's thunderous theater for the first time. Shedeur Sanders, the prodigy son of Hall of Famer Deion Coach Prime Sanders, is no longer just a story about college domination, flashy watches, or viral moments with Travis Hunter. He's stepping onto an NFL field, this time with a Cleveland Browns helmet, a jersey that fits just a bit heavier than his Colorado threads, and the weight of expectations pressing gently but undeniably on his shoulder pads. The moment has come. It's not just a preseason game. It's the beginning of something potentially spectacular. The Browns face the Carolina Panthers in Week 1 of the NFL preseason, and all eyes will be on number 2 in orange and brown. Shedeur isn't just a rookie quarterback trying to survive his first NFL reps. He's bringing a spark of charisma, a poise under pressure, and a calmness that belies his age. But don't mistake calm for complacent. Behind that composed exterior lies a competitor bred by the fire of his father's legacy and forged through his own journey from Jackson State to Colorado and now to Cleveland. Where to watch the Browns versus Panthers NFL preseason game. Calendar date: Saturday, August 10th, 2025. 3 o'clock time. 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. Round pushpin location: Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Movie camera TV channels. NFL Network National Broadcast. Featuring the marquee rookies, including Shedeur, this game has been flexed into national view. WWS News 5, Cleveland Local, and WSOC-TV, Charlotte Local will carry live local coverage with pre- and post-game segments, including analysis from former NFL players. Laptop computer streaming options. NFL Plus US only offers live streaming of preseason games for mobile and tablet users. Fubo TV, YouTube TV, and Hulu Live TV carry NFL Network and local channels. Check regional availability. Browns mobile app. Local fans can stream the game live with a verified location. International. DAZN Canada. Game Pass International, UK, Europe, Australia.